hop on my car.
Hello and welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, home of the Freedom Trail, the heart of the American Revolution, and we are here to find out who will end their season on a high note as champions of the Fenway Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the UConn Huskies, taking on a team from the AAC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team is out there, ready to get this bowl game underway. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. So UConn's will have some work to do after that short return. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all. He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Here's the handoff.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Dropping back, it's McDonald. The throw. He's got the back in the middle. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
That's a great lesson for young quarterbacks out there. You don't have to force every football deep down the field. I know it's third and long, and that play definitely is designated to go to a wide receiver somewhere, but hey, check it down to your running backs. These guys are great athletes, and they can make good things.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, the offense is trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. You got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. You can't give up a sack there.
He's looking for an open man on second down.
Bro, what? Why didn't you jump? What?
They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And the Huskies are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Gone over the middle. It's Porter. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yeah, just blitz against these guys.
And he goes down with a sack.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
UConn will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll bring it back. It's Patterson. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Wildcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Oh, it almost worked.
It is so easy when you're a defensive player, when you watch a little misdirection of the ball go one way to turn it to run. That's not my job. My job is to stay home. The defense did a good job of that. Defense stayed home, made the play.
Look at that.
The incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Looking for a block. It's Huber. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. Man, David, that last
Yo, is LD McDonald in this game?
Frustration just couldn't pay it off with the score.
Yeah, and I think this defense is riding the bend but don't break philosophy. Don't give up explosive plays. This offense just has to find a way to manufacture some big plays and some scoring opportunities.
Man, I don't know if they're going to win, David, if they have to keep driving 8, 10, 12 plays. You're right. You got to find chunk plays somewhere. So identify the guys that can score touchdowns and get them the ball.
Works the middle of the field. Makes a catch and knocked down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I need to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit.
Team sucks against the blitz. We got to put so much pressure on them.
Because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Back to throw. It's McDonald. He looks that one in nicely. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll run play action. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just.
We got to keep doing that.
The pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The quick out. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. New set of downs after that completion.
All my starters are out, so it's really bad.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the linebacker showing the read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Porter. He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first.
I have no defensive coordinator, so it's going to be fun.
He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Snares it outside. It's Spears. Just couldn't find any movement. He wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Last time, David, it was one
sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the heels.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cummings. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
They picked up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
Nice job on the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with the pass.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at 26 for the first down. Bunch of formation to the receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Slings it downfield. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his.
What are we doing, guys?
An opportunity for a nice play on first down. The give to the back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
And this offense has got it all right. It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Everybody's kung fu fighting.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UConn going back to work on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
You can tell they're running by that tight end.
Oh, no. Offense talk about getting yards and the tempo.
Boom, baby.
He gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback.
Dude, the way that tight end was standing on that right end, dude.
Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. He makes the connection. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. UConn will have to punt it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. He lobs one high down the left side.
Oh, catch that.
Dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 4 wide out set, 3 of them 2nd and 10. Trying to make magic with his feet. Now
dude,
they're
slide.
starting to feel it. They've got a first
Slide.
down at the 44.
He's got such good awareness. He does a good job.
Oh, watch this.
You know it's a pass.
Watch
He
this.
keeps your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it.
Oh my gosh.
The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Pressure coming. And the defense drags him down. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient, put some points on the board for the break. Didn't have much of a choice. Had to move it out of the way and be fourth down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to give it a shot. And the attempt is no good. Guys back in the midst, still up by 4.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice. They give him that opportunity with this big play. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. Pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got to...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun first half we've had in the Fenway Bowl. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
UConn has it teed up to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Harvin. He's down there with a good return. End zone gets it to the 28. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a victory.
Finish. Your team say it all the time. That applies to them right now. They appear in the second half. It's a lot of really big things. In that first half, need some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get the ready to see the big comeback. So I know they're winning, but keep your foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Quarterback will audible. He's looking to throw it. Gets rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Patterson.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football basically. But you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Really nice stop there from this senior leading. Just shy of midfield at the 37. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down.
3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about big boys in the front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration. So my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. The gift to the tailback. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but now for a big 10-yard pickup. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. The gift to the back. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line.
It's the emblem of this offense. They really put a lot on the offensive line. They go out and really try to establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
And he's brought down after
No.
a nice game.
No, but
We have an injury on that
broke his
last
foot.
play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A first down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what to call. situation where they go next game. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this is the third to mid-range. You got 2 downs. What are you thinking?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a
I will score with my.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here.
And I think that I wore this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go.
Touchdown! Quarterback sneak pays off as he gets across the goal line.
Make no mistake about it. Bring in the beef, right? Bring in all the extra offensive linemen and tight end. You know what we're going to do. We're going to line up and we are going to smash 4th and goal situation. They are successful playing a little bully ball with the big boys up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Sorry, I forgot.
He'll start the return
What?
inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Line gets set.
Oh, that's
First down.
right. I mean, you do get me tonight.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
Well,
Got
like
3
we
on
did
first
it,
down
yeah.
and 2nd and 7.
I know. Barely bridges the worm, you know.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And sure,
You hate
tackling there
worm.
to keep him from getting to the first down.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna pick one up and just give it to you. You're gonna be like, no.
He gets a block. There he goes. Open it up.
Damn it.
He did a
Damn, my
great
offensive
job
lineman got in my
finding
way.
some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Kentucky has it back in the big blue offense, takes the field. On the run, still looking. He finds his man.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third-quarter stats. One more period to go. You make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. To the ground, he's got it again. Good pickup on that play. We'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Got to lead here in the 4th quarter. There's certainly still plenty of football to go. This is where you love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that.
Oh my God.
Running the football. This was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on. That is a good sign for the offense.
Really need to pick up this
They're down.
to the air. It's Santos. It's complete. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 64 points.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Give the ball to your speedster and let them do the rest. By the way, isolate guys to get matchups. And you did to running back. I mean, slash receiver there, and you did the rest.
And a few anxious moments, but the hand team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got the hand team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Now second and 10. He's looking to throw. Got his hand quickly. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pick up, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. They'll throw it on first down. Ooh, and it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. He's on incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. You just haven't been able to click and get to a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up. You know they're going to be throwing each and every play here in the board.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up in the air. Got it in the middle with Porter.
We just threw him in there, guys.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets this possession, David, into the drive, these guys are taking to the house.
It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got the 6 on that one. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass was out of the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody was on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
So I got to find a way to just run. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz. That's something that they got to find. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
It's a point in the game, I think, that coaches staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game. You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. The defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
This feels like third down territory, third and short from the 40. The give and kick. He's knocked down to the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped. Now forcing a fourth down. He's got it make it work. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game. The defense knows the run's coming, right? They're going to be noticing it. They're getting stops like what they just did. We're just going to see what the offense does on this next week.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line getting set on second down. They'll go to the ground.
Really nice football there on second and long by the offense. He was able to get a lot of that yard back by running the football. And now, of course, it's a third and manageable situation.
Buying some time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they're able to get a third down stop here. They can go for it on fourth. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. He's right on target. He didn't make it. Well, give up the football and hope it goes out. Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. Got his hand in the middle. Makes the grab and he's dragged down. So hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Dropping back. It's McDonald.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Go.
After breathing, here we go. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The
immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Got him downfield. And it's slipped out. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back to his zone. Kentucky has the back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They bring him down, and he's going to lose the yard on that one. Defense uses the timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at 17. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Inside the 20, and he can get the ball back here. Off the play fake. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The UConn offense goes back to work. That fumble in crust territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense breathing a little bit. You can put that thing on the deck, Jesse, but move on, reload, you get it. At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. You just got to do a better job moving forward.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looking to throw, it's McDonald. They're trying to get to it. And it's incomplete. He was wild, high and wide on that one. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. From the gun. Just had to get rid of that. Good job to avoid the loss. I'm not confident that that 1st down marker might be in the next down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds a man by himself. Touchdown, UConn. And once he found some daylight, it was time to get a house call.
They desperately needed that touchdown. Now it's miracle time. We got to kick this onside kick and somehow find a way to boot a long field goal and maybe win this thing at the buzzer.
First things first, they have to recover the onside kick, and then they'll have time for probably just one play. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And how about their confidence in their field goal kicker? They're going to pin him on the bus and say, go, give us 3, big fella.
Oh my god. I could have made that. I literally could have made that. Or I could have.
And it's still a 3-point game after the middle.
I love the confidence this coach has in his game. To try him out there, try to tie the game up with every minute to go. The kid's got tremendous leg talent. Just couldn't execute that.
They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they really now seem to find a nice rhythm. And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well. You can tell they're starting to get in the groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that in a situation.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College.
Any chance I can transfer to Arizona State? I can send you pictures. I'm still in the game. What?
Yeah, they're gonna be leaving soon.
Okay.